What's up, dedicated Dragon Ball denizens? I'm Ryan, and we're here for another episode of the Hawks Dragon Ball Nest. Today we are continuing with our Blue Vegeta Daima, and this time I've got it where I've added some aspects from my Vegito deck in terms of my win con, where we are trying to get out Goku Black into 4-cost Vegito into 6-cost Vegito. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So I'll give a quick overview of the changes I've made, and then we're going to jump into a battle. Alright, now real quick, some changes that I've made. I removed 3 of the Trunks 3-cost that I had in there. I removed 2 of the 1-cost Mai's that I had in there, and then I removed 1 Vegeta DA Double Strike. I replaced that. I actually added 1 more card in the deck, so now we are actually up to, how many do I have total? I am actually at 53 cards in this deck, so it's a lot, but you know, we've got plenty of draw power, we've got plenty of time to kind of get all the cards we need, so I think 53 is just fine in this deck. So I added 2 Goku Black, basically replaced Mai for Goku Black. Then I replaced the 3 Trunks with 3 of these 4-cost Vegitos, right? Those of you that have watched my Vegito videos know that I was really big on using this card as a win con. So it's a 4-cost 10k combo, so we actually added some combo power to the deck, 15k attack, so you know, his attack isn't great, but we're only going to play him on the turn that we're going to pop him, and we want to play him for free with Goku Black. Right, so for 2 energy, discard a card from your hand, place this card and drop. If you have 10 or more, play a Vegito with 5 or 6 from drop. So you need to make sure that you get that Vegito of 6 cost into your drop. A lot of times I'm just going to combo him away when people are probably confused. But yeah, then we're doing that. And you know, one of the weaknesses I said about this deck was its win con. There's not a great way except for that double strike, and even then to kind of win is tough. So this really gives us that. So let's look at the 6-cost Vegito too. You know, this is going to be 6-cost 40k. Having 0 cards in hand doesn't lose this game, and if we do, it gets 10k power. And then once per turn, we switch this card to active mode, bump a card to hand, and top 5 into drop. So I've had some fun with this. It kind of throws my opponents off, where pretty much the whole game I'm going with removal, not really huge bodies, kind of draw power, and all of a sudden I'm getting this Vegito in there and like, oh, what is going on here? So anyway, let's jump into a battle and put this thing into practice. Alright, let's go. Almost forgot to plug in my mic. Okay, this is a good one against a Haloku. Change this. Alright, so what happened was, as you notice, I'm in a different shirt now. I was able to get 2 matches in. The first one I won. I won that first match, but I didn't really get to use, you know, any of what I changed this deck for. I didn't get to use Vegito or anything, so I'm not going to use that one. Let's get another one. The next one, I played a Droids. It was another good match, but the same thing. I didn't use the any of the Vegito package, Vegito Goku Black. So I thought, you know, I don't think I'm going to use that one either. So here we are. Let's see if we can use this one. We'll find out. I actually haven't. Whoa, what happened here? My game almost froze. Yeah, I haven't used one in quite some time. I guess I can just keep kind of pressuring them. I definitely don't want to use that one. Ugh. I don't like any of these much. Okay, what are they going to do here? Took that one. Alright, got some good bottom decks. I think this is a solid matchup against Satan City with all the bottom decking I can do, but we will see. I actually have not encountered a Satan City with this deck yet. Crazily enough, I haven't actually played many Halokus, like, at all so far. Just somehow not been encountering them. So that's cool. So I also might be rusty against the matchup. I gotta remember what they even do on play. Let's hope that they get some erratas on the Haloku matchups. I think I'm gonna take this one more so because I need some cards to play. I don't want to play out this one. Great Saiyaman! Fine by me, whatever. I'll just play out another one. I suppose I'll bottom deck that. Charge that one. Just throw this bad boy right back out there, eh? Sure, I don't know. I think this, I haven't seen too many of these Vegetas in these decks. I think it's an underrated card. The fact that it only costs 2 and you can minus by a couple, I think is pretty good. Minus by 2. And he's a 20k body too. So it's like, you know, at worst he's just going to go out there and hit for 20k as 2. And especially late game, a lot of times I could just throw him out there as an extra attacker. I really like that. Alright, we've got him down to 5. Let's see if I can just kind of leave him at 5 for a while. We've got one Vegito, so we have him. Kind of want to keep him in hand until I get a Goku Black. We also need to start, you know, defending at some point. But there's not a lot to really defend. We need to get to 10 and drop. I think it kind of naturally happens. We're only 3 turns in. Probably go into this one. I'll definitely let it go. We don't want to get to 8 in hand though. Oof. Oof. I want to be able to get him. I think we're okay taking 1 hit. Okay, cool. There's that. As long as I throw him out, and it'll get me down to 7. There's a great Saiyaman again. Okay. Now I got the Goku Black. I could defend with him. Definitely stage 7. I could bottom deck the Videl. I almost want to bottom deck the freaking Sharpener, but I don't think I will. Oh man, these are some tough charge decisions. I suppose I'm charging this one. Honestly, I kind of would rather bottom deck the Sharpener. He's going to defend the Videl, though. I'll do it. That's fine. Maybe there's a chance that I'll hit on. Probably should have just played him. Would have given me an extra. Hoping would have been nice to get a what the heck is this guy? Giran. Okay. Ah, 1 card off. Oh well, that's okay. We could play him next turn. This guy's probably getting bottom decked, but you know, took a chance. Girls with short hair. Use said girls with short hair. Now here comes the fun time where they get to think about all of their life mistakes and what they're going to do with them. There we go. I'll probably get that one. I don't know. Okay, so I'm bottom decking him and him next turn with these 2. I'll go ahead and take that one. Okay. That gave me some better options for a charge. Right. So I'll be able to bottom deck him and then bottom deck Sharpener with him. Okay, so pretty solid. I'll take it. Might get him down to 4, but that's okay. We're getting into that mid game now. Okay, let's go. See who's able to hang longer here. I do see that he charged the Vegito. So he does have some big dog attack at some point. At some point I do want to be awakened now soon to allow me to bottom deck when I'm playing these guys. Downside about now that I think about it, going against Satan City is that when he's bottom decking everything, it's going to make it a lot harder for me to get to 10 and drop. So that's going to be an issue, right? I'm at 2 right now. Honestly, at this point, I just kind of, I want to get 2. I mean, I could have defended that knowing that he's going to attack, but he may attack into that, so I wanted to get to 4. There's another sharpener. No surprise there. Hopefully I can drop these 2. I can definitely spare. I would use this guy first before fucking bottom decks him. Oh, another one. Cool. Okay. See what we got going for the rest of these. That's 3 and drop now. I'm 33.333333% there to getting to 10. Another Videl. Curious to see if he's able to get rid of this guy. Because if he doesn't, then that'll be interesting. Oh, look. It's going to be another one. No, he's... Well, he doesn't have a... If he has that school card... Oh, I see. He's going to figure out another way of bottom decking him. Imagine if this Sleepy Boy technique let you do just an up to like a cost up to 5. That would be ridiculous. That would just be a Satan City killer, because I could get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, thank you for that. Very fun times. I'll just I'll use a super. Now I'd rather get a 4 than a 5, but I don't think that's gonna happen, because then I could get a couple bottom decks in here. Okay, so we want to move up, and I suppose I'll use the second one. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. I don't really think I need that. Yeah, this is kind of a tough position. Let's start by getting rid of him. I might have to leave the Videl. What do I want to bottom deck? It's unfortunate I couldn't get the other Vegeta, but I guess I'm just gonna have to deal with it. It's fine. Yes. I mean, I'd rather deal with her than this guy, I guess, and then we can figure out a way to bottom deck next time. And it's going to cost them more cards, so that's the other reasoning on that. There's a super, so cool. We got this guy. We're up to 5 and drop now. Okay. So we got a Vegito. Vegito might be the play next turn. Although maybe not. Oh, now that I think about it, no. I think I just want to combo him and get him into drop. To be honest. Ugh. Up to 3. Yeah, he's wanting to... Let's do... If it lets me. I don't know if I really want to do this guy. Because I could play them 3. Ugh. I don't like any of this. Okay. I mean, I think I'm going to have to do it anyway. I don't think I have an option. I want to see what he does here, to see if I want to Zen-Oh next turn. Okay, so he's just gonna bottom deck him. What a surprise! It's impossible to get him like any significant progress. Like, it's like no, we're not making progress at all. His hand is just staying the same. And he has more resources to keep it at that. Yeah, I mean, if he gets a big board, I can definitely just Zen-Oh him next turn and call it a day. But I mean, look at this. He's already gonna start cycling back soon to what I had gotten out. And he's going up to 3 every single time. It's just crazy. It's because it cost me 2. I don't think I want a Zen-Oh. Now I wish I would have kept those 2. 9 and drop, so that's good. I might just take this. If he combos up to 3, I'm taking it. I think no matter what, I am. Yeah, we'll just take it, whatever. And now, how's he going to end with the girls with short hair to get him all the way up to bunch in hand again? Crazy. At least I could bottom deck 2 Videls for now. I mean, sure. Ugh. I like these guys, but I'm gonna have to. Okay. Yeah, we'll just get rid of them. Whatever. At least gives us a temporary stop here with 2 Videls. And then I can save 1 and use this Galick Gun next turn for some defense. If I keep this in hand, then it's probably the best move. Because when I do play out, him out, which I think, honestly, next turn is probably the best time to do that. Like, just, even if it doesn't KO him, you know, we know that he's bottom decking everything, so I'm going to get back to those guys soon, too. So, let's just see how much pressure we can provide by just throwing him out next turn and going from there. Here comes more Refa. It's just crazy. Look at this. I mean, not like last turn was a huge pressure anyway. I think honestly, like, my best bet could be to try to deck him out. I'm still at 26, but I don't think that's gonna happen because I'm sure he's got at least one other Vegito in there. He wouldn't have charged it. But we'll see how much pressure he can take next turn. In fact, well, I wonder if he has another girls with short hair. He's only at 6 now. Okay. Alright, well, let's see how this goes. This is actually an interesting one. I mean, I really only have one play anyway, but this is actually an interesting to see that he doesn't actually have a lot right now. This actually could be the turn to pressure. Well, no, it's not, because now he's back to 7. How did I forgot he could play him for frickin' free. Wow. Crazy. I mean, 11 in hand. If I got, and I didn't, I'm gonna have to charge one of these Pilafs. I don't know if this is the turn. I mean, he's got 11 in hand. Do you think the move could be... Could be to Zen-Oh again. Honestly. It's just on my end, if I do, I don't know. I mean, I don't think he's got enough to take me out next turn. I'm also at 8 in hand now because I attacked first. So that was a mistake. So I can't play him anyway. I might have messed up. I'll just Zen-Oh again. He's drawn so much now, though, that he's already going to get back to, like, everything I've bottom decked. And the downside is I just got him up to 15 now, because I Zen-Oh'd so many. Honestly, I think I'd rather draw. Play him out and draw. There we go. Alright. You know, I'm too tentative. Yeah, I should have just done this last turn. How many supers have I used? I've got the one in hand. I used 2. So he's just gonna... Actually an interesting move. Right, well I guess it gets him down to 7. Use 2 or 3? Okay, 2. So there's another one in there somewhere. I just want to get these guys out on a turn that, like... I just didn't like all the sharpeners out there. The Videls I can deal with, but, like, a bunch of sharpeners... So, let's see if I can do this next turn. The downside is... I hate to say it, but I think next turn we're going to have to use the Vegeta Mini to replenish my hand. Because when I play these out, I'm not going to have any defense left. And I'm not going to take him out next turn, so it's just not the time yet. Alright, so now we can potentially do something here. Oops, no, why did I use 2? Why did I use 2? I'm so used to him comboing up. Wow, what a mistake. What a mistake. Because I needed that Pilaf too. Oh my gosh. Yeah, big mistake. Probably should have went in for this one. Well, got him to use a super. Got 3 left. Dang it. Might have to use the Sleepy Boy technique. Unless I can get a gear in here. Oh, and I did. Wow. Well, actually, it doesn't matter. No, I can't because they add up to 5. We're going to use Sleepy Boy. Discard that. Now we have him in the drop. It's fine. Alright, well, we did what we could. Charged to 8. He's now charged 2 of these guys. I gotta be careful because he's gonna throw that Vegito out soon. It's gotta be next turn. Ooh, Zen-Oh, that's kind of a desperate move. See, look at this. Ooh, this could be it. The thing is, he's still got 4 life. Do we just play one more then? It's so hard to know when to like go all in. Got 1. I mean, the thing is, can you take out 4 life in 1 turn? That's going to be the question. We're going for it, though. I think we got to go for it. Ooh. I can't even defend if I wanted to. Down to 2. Alright, well, I think that tells me all I need to know. No charge. Well, if I can survive, I've got multiples. Alright, let's see how this goes. Honestly, I'm probably going to get the Pilaf back. So how many do I have now? I only have 1. Let's grab him back because we can use him next turn if so. I don't know. We'll grab him. Alright, well, we're at least demoing how this goes. Let's combo her. Yeah, I mean, we're not winning this now. I can discard that and get it back. So let's do that. Okay, well, I don't know if it's gonna work, but we'll see what he get him down to. He may even just let himself get down to 1. Now that I'm at 2, like, I'm pretty cooked. I've got a total of 20k combo power. Yeah, you got to 1. Yeah. Okay. Well, we did our fun thing. I mean, we'll see what we got here. Oh, man. Yeah, we're 100% cooked. Yeah, because he's just going to use extras. Probably Final Hope slashes and just kind of finish things off now that he got me down to 2. If only I could have stayed at 3. I still don't think I would have had a chance, but, you know, we did our best here. It was a nice idea. Alright, so what extra is he using? Final Hope Slash, of course. And then it uses again. Well, that was real. It's been real, y'all. I'm cooked. Oh, and he just used another one. But alright, good times. We played a valiant effort against the deck. Well, that's going to do it for this episode of the Hawks Dragon Ball Nest. We did our best against the Haloku deck with my Blue Diamond Vegeta win con technique. Didn't quite work out. I think that one's a tough one to go up against. It's a tough matchup with, at least the way I have the Daimaku build. There's probably better builds that would do better against Satan City there. But we had fun, and that's what matters. If you liked what you saw, make sure you hit that subscribe button and become part of the Hawks Nest, a fearless flock of fabulous folks who love to do what they love. I love making these videos, making these decks, even when they don't work out. All right, I'm ready today. I'm going into an ultimate battle. Going to use my yellow Vegeta, so we'll see how that goes. But anyway, if you're not ready to fly it, just hit that like button. We'll show up in an algorithm near you in the near future. But until then, we'll see you next time.